So today we're going to be taking a look at my very first genuine EDC pocket knife. Just a simple, no-name brand pocket knife, rescue knife type deal. And then yesterday I decided to put a pocket clip on this thing because I felt like it. And then when I was younger, probably 13 or something, when I first got this, it didn't come with a pocket clip, and that was the only real thing for me that I didn't like about it. But this thing right here is a very, very special pocket knife to me. It's given to me by my grandfather when I was probably 12 or 13. So, start off with, doing this one-handed today. So, it's got a little glass breaker on there. It's got a little cutting hook, which actually does work, and I believe it is actually an interchangeable razor blade, but I'm probably not going to go through the effort of changing it. And then centering, pretty off, but it's alright, still functions. And then, of course, it being a cheaper knife, it's assisted. So, this knife used quite a bit. As you can see, many scratches on there. And then it's pretty smooth. Pretty good ergonomics for a cheaper knife. Like, no name brand. Like, I don't know where this came from, but I've seen a few other pocket knives that look nearly exactly like this, but like subtle differences. Like, the blade is silver. I've seen ones that have no serrations, and then ones that actually come with pocket clips. Whereas this one came without the pocket clip and just the main basic knife blade. Blade steel, I'm not entirely sure what it is. And then, like, the blade length is probably 3 1/4, something around there. It came sharp. Like, I don't want to say out of the box because I didn't get it in the box. It stays reasonably sharp. I bet it's probably it's probably 440C or another cheaper knife steel. Like, it's definitely not 8CR, I don't think, because it stayed stayed sharper longer than 8CR 13 MOV has. And then the one thing though that kind of bugs me is the liner lock. It's pretty sharp. Sticks up a bit as well. And then when you try and close it, it leaves a little bit of an imprint on your hand. It's a little flipper assisted type. Oh jeez, here we go again. And then it's relatively lightweight, carries okay in the pocket since I put a clip on there. It's tip down, left side carry, or yeah, left I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, like if you're somebody who doesn't use a knife too often, then a cheaper knife like this will do you good. And this is probably one of my better, cheaper knives. I have other ones, which there's also a video about, and those a little bit worse. Probably not much better. But, and then I bet you would be fine just carrying this if you don't use a knife that much or want a beater. And then, I like the shape of the blade. I've used it enough to where it's scratched up and kind of looks like stonewash almost. Came with a nice tip on there. This glass breaker, I'm not sure if it'll work or not. I bet it will if you smack it hard enough. This is part of the, I guess, pseudo backspacer. in like the hook. None of the parts of it came Loctited, at least not that I'm aware of, and I had to screw in a few things. Overall, this is a very special knife to me because it was my first one that I actually carried in my pocket every day until I got a Benchmade Mini Griptilian, which still really, really good. Yeah, fire's alright. Thumb studs work. This knife, I don't really have a name for it, and it didn't come from any specific company. I just really call it that one orange knife, I guess. Got some like real tree on there. It's not a sticker. It's kind of like, it almost feels like hydro dipped, or like how you would wrap a car. Like it's like probably some sort of wrap like that. And then skeletonized interior liners. There's a little bit of blade play, but I can't show you much right now because I'm doing this one-handed. And it's just feels good. Not entirely great because this bit back here creates a little bit of a hot spot, and then the liner lock creates a little bit of a hot spot too. And overall, I bet you would be fine carrying a knife like this if you didn't use one that often, or just didn't want to mess up a nice one if you have one. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and see you later.